Hi, everybody. It is March 27th, and this was my first day kind of being back to school. Um, Online version of it, but still. And so it was just busy. I pushed out the first assignments to my kids at, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and pretty much almost nonstop throughout the day. Um, I was just trying to connect with them, uh, asking basically, what was their spring break like? How has their social distancing been? And making replies to each and every one of them. And I have a lot of kids. um, because I mean, being so isolated and out of school, I want, trying to give them that normal, but it was a lot of replying and sometimes several replying, which I really enjoyed. And then trying to organize things for later because this is a, new paradigm of, how I'm supposed to do things. And so there was a lot to be done today. And I think it seemed like a whole lot today, for one, because it's the first day that I've like really worked, but I haven't had to think of anything really for like 2 weeks. And all of a sudden it's like boom, boom, boom. So, and it wasn't the same boom, boom, boom going back to school as normal. It was very different. And so I was like, by the end of the day here, I'm like, I am just spent. I'm done. And so as I'm getting to, some nightly reading here, I'm like, okay, God, what you got for me today that could apply? Because I was way too busy looking at myself and looking at my kids and all that to be looking for God. I'll be honest and say it. But, He's always there. So I am in Psalm 59, right about 16 and a half, starting going through 17. And it says, "For you have been to me a fortress and a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, I will sing praises to you, for you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love." I don't think my day has been a total day of distress, but it has been a lot and, all good. And he is my fortress. In the Psalms, I've noticed again and again, besides being uplifting and that fortress idea that he is going to protect. And I just love that. And I think we can all use that idea at this particular time in our world's history. We haven't had a pandemic, I think, in 100 years since, 1918, 1919 flu epidemic, the Spanish flu. So this is something that we're not used to. And so that idea of having a fortress, a refuge, a safe place is very, very comforting right now. And so I'm glad that I was led to the Psalms at this particular time in my life. So that's where I found God today, in the Psalms, as usual, uh, that we've had. And it's really good. There's a lot of good stuff in there too about destroying my enemies and gnashing at them. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's so in there too. Not what I've needed to focus on. I haven't needed to gnash anybody recently, but just so you know, it's there. And so God can help you with that too. So gnash away.